Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin. I'm an author and speaker, and I'm the author of 10 books, including these two little beauts. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Welcome to the Twin Flame Tarot reading. This is for December of 2022. Yes, changing it up a little bit. So I will be doing the Twin Flame Union energies once a month now at the end of the month before. So I'm posting this on November 21st, 2022, but this reading is good for the entire month of December. And as I mentioned last week, I have pre-selected the cards. I've said a blessing over the cards, asked the Twin Flame Angels, Romance Angels, Archangel Michael to stand guard, and we are going to get started with the Divine Feminines here. There's some conflict with the Divine Feminine between living in her feminine energy, in her feminine higher energy, in her spiritual higher Divine Feminine energy, and living in her 3D world. There is a lot of conflict here because we have Five of Wands with Queen of Cups and the Hierophant card. This indicates to me there is some divisibility with Divine Feminines. There is some conflict. Divine Feminine is having a hard time between her heart, her head, her spiritual essence, and what she does in the 3D world. There's just a lot of conflict. I feel like Divine Feminine feels that if she moves up into her spiritual essence, that she's going to lose the ability to care for others in the way that she's been used to caring for others. But with this Queen of Cups energy, what this is telling me is that in some ways, the way Divine Feminine has cared for others has been rather codependent, because the Queen of Cups can sometimes forget to take care of herself. Now I have some qualifiers here. Seven of Cups. Do you see the Seven of Cups? It's about building castles in the sky. I just feel like with this Five of Wands, Five of Fire, Divine Feminine has been under the illusion with the Seven of Cups. Divine Feminine has been under the illusion that if she continues to serve and love and give and overgive some more, Divine Feminine, that things will just be okay, Seven of Cups. But in reality, things won't be okay if you continue to overgive, Divine Feminine. I really think that this month, the month of Sagittarius, is a reality check for you. It's a reality check, Divine Feminine, to stay in this Hierophant energy. And in this case, you want to buck tradition. What is bucking tradition for Divine Feminines? I've been saying Queen of Cups, but it's actually Queen of Coins. So this is strange, but the energy of the Queen of Cups is coming through really strongly, even though this says Queen of Coins. So let's include the Queen of Coins. We'll still include the Queen of Cups because for some reason she came in. But the Queen of Coins is definitely about manifesting your reality. And so I do feel that if Divine Feminine chooses the Hierophant, chooses the higher spiritual path, in bucking the tradition and forging her own path and her own spirituality, that she will be abundantly successful in life, in her relationships. So as I was mentioning, the month of Sagittarius is about higher spiritual awareness, higher spiritual self, seeing the broader picture, seeing the grander scheme of things, and being a visionary. And I feel that in order for Divine Feminine to let go of this Seven of Cups energy, in order for Divine Feminine to let go of this struggle, in Divine Feminine, I feel that this is your internal struggle. This is not the struggle with your Divine Masculine. This is your internal struggle. That you've been building castles in the sky thinking that if only I give, so we're using two queens here, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. If I give, then it's not going to be a problem. Things will come back to me. Generally speaking, that's true, Divine Feminine. Generally speaking is, in order to receive, you need to give of yourself. However, I feel like it's just gone in the opposite direction, meaning it's been overgiving, oversharing, and that hasn't served you. It's created even more internal conflict within you. But if you really choose the Hierophant, and it says religious tradition here, but the Hierophant, if you really read into the tarot, the Hierophant is about either sticking to the traditions that work or bucking the traditions that do not work. And in this case, I really feel with 2 5s in the reading, which 5 is about enormous changes. With 2 5s in this reading, I feel like this is about bucking tradition. It's like in the olden days, women were taught to be servants, if you will, to serve and to not expect anything in return, to not receive anything in return. And I feel like we are bucking the tradition. It's not about having high expectations, like I'm only gonna give if I receive. No, it's about giving enough to yourself that there is an overflow so that you can better be able to give to others. So we are changing tradition. We are bucking the tradition rather than sticking with the tradition this month in December of 2022, Divine Feminine. So for example, Christmas is this month. If you've been overspending for family, friends, colleagues, the workplace, and normally by January, you're completely depleted and you're left with enormous credit card bills, you need to buck the tradition and focus on being the Queen of Coins, who is also good at manifesting, but she's also balanced in taking care of herself, unlike the Queen of Cups that sometimes can go overboard in not taking good enough care of herself. So let's go ahead and look for Divine Masculines for the month of December of 2022. I like this a lot. I feel like this is turning itself around for Divine Masculines because we have the Lovers card, healing, finding relief in this loving relationship, finding relief in the healing aspect of who you are, Divine Masculine. Because we also have the Four of Swords going within meditation, introspection, and contemplation. And we have the Three of Coins in reverse that says uncommitted. Now, I feel like the uncommitted card, the Three of Coins in reverse, has been Divine Masculines. It's been you, Divine Masculines, up until this point with the Lovers. You've been uncommitted, unwilling to compromise, unmotivated to make this work. But I really feel like by going within in December of 2022, by meditating, asking your angels for help, asking God for help, and really relying, leaning on Spirit for help, that you will heal your soul-connected relationship and you will no longer be uncommitted or unwilling, but you will flip that around and be willing, Divine Masculine. Now, I want to get a qualifier for you, Divine Masculine, because I feel like there's something else here. We've got the Seven of Wands, and I really enjoy this card. Seven of Wands, Divine Masculine, is about not giving up. So this is the opposite of what this says, uncommitted, loss of motivation. This is the opposite. Seven of Wands is fighting for your heart, Divine Masculines. And with the Lovers card, your divine counterpart is what is in your heart. And the Seven of Wands is about fighting for your heart. Seven of Wands says, don't give up. You fight for what's in your heart. You don't sit back and let the enemy take over, but you fight for what's in your heart. And in this case, the enemy is lack of commitment. The enemy is loss of motivation. That is the enemy here, Divine Masculine. So what is the antithesis? Going within, Four of Swords, going within, asking Spirit for help, asking for guidance, meditating, clearing that negative energy from you, saying, Spirit, I can't do this alone. I need your help. I need your help to get motivated. I need your help to be committed to my twin flame journey. I need your help to be committed to my divine counterpart. And I'm going to fight for this. Please give me the fortitude and strength to fight for this, to fight for my heart and fight for what I want. Let's go ahead and take a look at the twin flame union energies. Again, we've got some conflicting energy here. It's not surprising to me. This is the second time in the reading we've got the Five of Wands. Struggle, fight. And I don't really feel that this is necessarily fighting between masculine and feminine, fighting between the divine feminine and divine masculine. This is a fight to do what's right. That's the message that's coming through. This is the fight to do what is right. And why do I see that? Because I see the Star card right next to it. The Star card is about destiny. It is about your divine destiny, twin flames. Now, this is for both DM and DF together. In the union energies, as they are moving together energetically, they will then move together in the 3D. But the Five of Wands coming up twice, once for divine feminine, once for the union, is the fight to do what is right. Reaching to the star, the divine destiny, and going fast about it. Knight of Swords, Knight of Air, going fast about it. Going fast about the fight to do what is right. Twin flame angels, can you please give us a qualifier here for the twin flame union energies for December? We've got the Death card, 13. This is the death of not doing what is right. This is the death of choosing the wrong thing. This is the end of choosing the wrong thing. What is the wrong thing, twin flame? Ego. What is the wrong thing, twin flame? Fear. What is the wrong thing, twin flame? Making excuses instead of fighting for what is right, fighting to do what is right. And this is the death of all of that. It is the death of the excuses. It's the death of choosing the wrong thing. It's the death of listening to your ego instead of your higher spiritual self. And I feel really strongly that if you are fighting, twin flame, to do what is right, your divine destiny at the end of December will come much faster than if you give in to the wiles of the ego. Because here we've got the Knight of Swords and the Star card. The Knight of Swords is really about the fastest lightning speed moving energy in life. This is the speed of light. And it's moving toward the star, your divine destiny, twin flame. And I feel that once you have conquered the ego, once you have begun the fight to do what is right, then spirit will come in with this light, Knight of Swords, to guide you toward your divine destiny even faster than you had imagined. In order to do that, twin flame, you need to stop choosing your ego. Let's go ahead and look at the romance cards for twin flames for December of 2022. We've got mastery. Spiritual mastery is taking place. Spiritual mastery is happening by the end of the month. Spiritual mastery. And I feel like the forgiving and learning is the interference that will not make you choose the right path. And I feel like if anything is interfering more than anything else, even a person, even a 3D person, right? A karmic person, what is interfering more than anything else in the twin flame union energies this month is lack of forgiveness, not learning your lesson, repeating the same lessons over and over again, but not getting it, not quite getting it, twin flame. And I want you to know that Spirit is saying, look, your divine counterpart is worth waiting for. Your divine counterpart is worth waiting for. If you've been questioning that, twin flame, if you've been having that question mark in your mind and saying, it's been a year, it's been 2 years, it's been 4 years. Is it worth waiting for? Now, I'm producing a video about how to stop waiting, but I think this is something bigger than that. This is saying it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and you need to shift your mindset into divine timing is at work. This is going to happen. It's not time to abandon. But I feel like the spiritual mastery piece is about choosing the right thing versus the wrong thing. And what is the right thing? Choosing your destiny over your ego. Choose your destiny, the star, over the ego, the death card, meaning that the ego has to take last place and your soul, spirit, your destiny needs to take first place. If you remain unforgiving towards your twin flame, whether it's divine masculine or divine feminine, that is the bigger interference. That is the bigger interference here. If you're not learning your lessons and you're repeating the same mistakes over and over again, that is the bigger interference here. And I would say, master those lessons. Master them. You are being called to master them, twin flame. Sometimes I feel like we have our goals rooted in something very ego-centered. And I feel that that's the wrong place to be in. Because, for example, if you're saying to yourself, well, I will master my spiritual lessons if I know for certain that my divine masculine is coming back to me. That's the wrong attitude to have. You have to master your spiritual lessons because it's the right thing for your life. It's the right thing for you. It's the right thing for your destiny. And with this worth waiting for, the angels are really saying, look, it's like, it's going to happen. Divine timing's at work. You just have to believe it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what are the messages from DM to DF for December of 2022. So DM starts off the messages with, I'm an effing mess. And I do feel that that has to do with the uncommitted and loss of motivation of the Three of Coins in reverse. And I feel like the reason why, okay, here it is, divine masculine. The reason why you've been an effing mess is because you have not surrendered to Spirit, Four of Swords. You have not asked God for help with your twin flame situation. You've not asked God for help with all aspects of your life, and that is the problem. And that is the problem why you're saying, am I deserving of your love, divine feminine? Those two right there tell the entire story for December of where divine masculine is at. Divine masculine has been a mess because divine masculine has dug in his heels and has refused to ask Spirit for help in all ways. Now, the thing is, you can ask Spirit for help, you can ask God for help and still dig in your heels and insist on living in ego-based consciousness. So when you're living in fear, when you're not motivated, uncommitted, unmotivated, it's you're like denying that which you asked for. But what you need to do is ask Spirit for help, ask God for help in all aspects of your life, including your twin flame journey situation. And then relinquish, let go, let God. So even though DM has been a mess, he says, I'm starting to understand our connection and I remember every detail of that day. So whatever was the latest time you spent with your DM, the latest interaction in person that you had with your DM remembers it. They remember your smell. They remember how you looked. They remember what you were wearing. They remember what you said, and they're replaying those conversations. And as they are replaying those conversations, and as they are remembering how you smelled and what you wore and what you said to them, as they're remembering all of those details, the more they are awakening to the connection, the more they're realizing what this is and how things are clicking into place. The determining factor, especially for divine masculines in the month of December, is really going to be the healing of the soul connection with the Lover's card. And here's the choice for divine masculines. Divine masculines, are you going to surrender to God, Spirit, your higher source, and ask for help? And then open your arms to receiving that help? Or are you going to remain unmotivated, uncommitted to your twin flame journey? That is not what I would recommend based on this Seven of Wands. And for divine feminines, I would say stop the struggle of building castles in the sky. Stop the struggle of building castles in the sky. Stop overgiving and opt for the higher spiritual way of filling your cup first before filling others' cups. And finally, for the twin flame couple, if you clear your path towards your divine destiny and let go of what is wrong for you in your life, then Spirit will come in and take you on the fast track toward your divine destiny. I wish you a wonderful December of 2022, Twin Flame. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other Twin Flames. Thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can join a boot camp or a meditation course. You can also join my group coaching. The links are below. And I will see you in the next video.